Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the level 7-star Tera Grass Hisuian Decidueye raid is now live, and I'm going to attempt soloing this using Skeledirge. Typically when I do these type of videos, I like to show the entire raid, that way you know how I went about completing the raid. And yes, we are actually going to be using Unaware, Skeledirge today, Modest Nature, running Torch Song, Tera Blast with Fire Tera, and Will-O-Wisp and Slack Off. So this is actually my very first attempt trying this raid, and I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp turn 1 here. We do connect that, that's great. So this Hisuian Decidueye does have Scrappy, which I figured it was gonna have. They usually have their hidden ability. But this Hisuian Decidueye, wow, they got a crit, that's crazy. Alright, so this is looking fine so far. So I'm running Unaware, which means that the bulk ups here aren't going to give it an attack boost at all. We ignore it entirely. So now we can just go for Torch Song, and I am running Shell Bell currently on Skeledirge. I do think the healing from the item is probably better. I was thinking maybe Metronome could work here as well, but we'll see. But the reason why I like Skeledirge is because we can Tera Fire, and we're also going to be getting +1 attack, special attack, excuse me, every time we use Torch Song here, its signature move. So let's see how this plays out for us. Okay. Get a little bit of healing back. So Shadow Claw is obviously not great with us being a ghost type, but we can Tera to Fire here soon, which is pretty much the goal. We'll just keep going for Torch Song. Okay. This is looking pretty solid, honestly, because we can Tera on the next turn if they don't lower our whatever. Yeah, and like the Swords Dance and Bulk Up, none of it's going to matter. That's the main reason why I thought this would be a great Pokemon for this raid. And it's extremely accessible as well. So I did max my HP and defense. Well, I maxed my defense. I put 248 in HP and 8 EVs in special attack, because I just figured throughout this fight we're pretty much going to be gaining a massive amount of special attack while we're just going on the offense. So now I'm going to Tera, and I wanted to put Tera Blast on this just in case we run out PP for Torch Song. I wasn't really sure if we would or not. I do have my Torch Song maxed out currently. But yeah, now that we Tera'd, we remove the weakness from the Shadow Claw, so that's good. Alright, let's see how much this is going to do. Yeah, it's a decent chunk, and we should get our healing back as well, plus our special attack up. Yeah, I think Shell Bell is a good item for this fight. Maybe in a group, Metronome would make sense, that we can rack up a higher offense faster. But I think that burn at the beginning of the fight was really helpful as well. And I put Slack Off as an option if we needed to heal, but yeah, we probably won't even click it once this entire fight. Let's see how much this does. Maybe we will. I mean, we could. Oh wait, it uses Grassy Terrain, so we're gonna get healing from this as well. Let's see, it goes for Leaf Storm, which isn't really gonna do too much, right? Interesting. I'll just keep going for Torch Song. So far this is 6 Torch Songs. I mean, we're getting stronger as we attack. It doesn't look like they removed our offensive yet. I think all the healing that we get back is going to be enough for us to keep going on the offense. This is clutch. Yeah, I think this is a perfect set to run. Also, if you're watching this and you find this video helpful, hit the like button and definitely consider subscribing. I generally try to put out solo raid guides for all these 7-star raids here on this channel. Yeah, and look, we blow right through the shield now, and I have a feeling they might remove our attack stat here. Again, this is my very first attempt trying this, and this is pretty straightforward. I mean, I suppose the Decidueye could get a crit. I mean, that defense drop is actually kind of scary. But we'll see. I mean, I'm just gonna go for another torch song here. It got burnt by something here. I mean, this is amazing. And it doesn't really matter if you have an Intimidate user because Scrappy prevents Intimidate from working. So again, I like Skeledirge a lot just primarily because it will ignore Bulk Up and Sword Stance the entire fight. And we can sustain our healing here with Shell Bell and just going for Torch Song non-stop. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be GG. Now I have to think what ball I'm going to catch this in. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's pretty much game. This was super easy. I'm glad that this worked out. Because I barely put any time preparing for this raid. I looked at it last night and I was like, which Pokemon would just be the best without even knowing what this moveset is or whatever. Oh my gosh, the Star Raptor got the KO. The NPC got a KO, that's hilarious. I'll catch this one in a Moon Ball. Let's catch our Hisuian Decidueye here. And thanks again for tuning into this video. Like I said, hopefully this helps you beat the raid. I'm sure it will. I mean, this was my first time, and that was easy. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, for tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next one. And if you're still here, consider watching this video because it does help my content reach a wider audience here on YouTube.